Kurt Garrett says, what are your least favorite parts of being a journalist?
Okay, I'm no longer a journalist. I retired 7 years ago, so maybe this is an Iggy question.
I like speaking truth to power. I like the idea that the Niners are this multi-billion-dollar organization with all these really, really wealthy, powerful people that are basically completely unchecked by anything. And it's up to me to understand what they're doing, ask the right questions, and give them fair pushback. I love that. It's a lot of fun.
I loved it too, Iggy, and I loved when I walked into any major sport locker room of local teams, people had to take notice. And it's the same as you.
Yeah.
Lowell Cohn is in here. Grant Cohn is in here. I wonder what he wants. I wonder what he wants to talk about. I sort of enjoyed meeting them at the same level, not begging, petitioning, meeting them at the same level. Very famous people. And it was thrilling and a pleasure. And I got to know some very, very famous people as sort of more normal people than what their image would be. And I would add one other thing, and I think you, in an analogous way, would agree with this. I'm a writer doing this, and I used to be on TV and radio a lot, but that was secondary. I am a writer, and I'm writing all the time, and I think I'm better now than I ever was. Okay? My thrill about sports was not seeing it or knowing people. It was writing about it. And my guess is, I'm speaking for you and you can disagree. Iggy, you can write. You're a beautiful writer. Your skill now is talking about it, presenting yourself as an analyst and a personality. And I think the thrill I got out of writing is analogous to the thrill you get out of putting yourself forward visually and verbally.
Absolutely, because you're doing a craft that you feel extremely confident in, and it's a topic that you really enjoy. So it's the dream. Real quick though.
And
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
and one other thing, for people who have this temperament, and Iggy and I have a similar, there is no thrill greater than expressing yourself.
It's true. No, it's not even close. Now he said,
Right.
what's the least favorite part about being a journalist?
Oh,
You're not supposed to turn it off. My dad always has been saying this since I was a kid. It's kind of a joke. Like, you're supposed to be pushy, nosy, not take no for an answer all the time. And you're supposed to be investigative. You're supposed to know the answer to things, know where things are, because you're a journalist. So if you have a question at a restaurant, at a place, you're the guy who goes up and asks. You're not the shy person. And what my dad would always do is he would say, sorry, I'm a journalist. And it was sort of like, this is my credential to ask a kind of not an obnoxious question, but a forward question I'm from a stranger. I know I'm just a stranger walking up to you, but I'm a journalist. It's okay. And I think you're sort of expected to be that way all the time. And sometimes you don't want it. Sometimes I don't want to be that way. Sometimes I don't want to be the designated asker. You know what I mean?
yes, I love it. It's true.
Yeah.
In a group, they expect you to ask, right? And
Yeah.
you to be the jerk. I'll
Yeah.
tell you another
Go ahead.
thing that, as a journalist, I really disliked: waiting.
Oh,
Iggy, could
that's
you
another
talk
thing you're
about what?
expected to do.
Could you talk about waiting?
Yeah. So whatever the schedule is, it's you got to be early because it could change. They could move it up, or they're late. You got to wait around. So you go in the locker room, no one's there. You're waiting an indefinite amount of time. Or you want to talk to Christian McCaffrey that week, and he just doesn't happen to talk that week, and you're out of luck. So you just wait and wait and wait, and you realize that your time it means nothing to the team you're covering, and their time means everything.
Right. Your time is negligible. It doesn't count. And I have been places where someone was supposed to speak. Oh, he's busy. He's getting treatment. He'll be here in 3 hours. So you sit there and you look at the wall and you think, this is death in life. This is 3 hours. Now, he has every right to get treatment. I'm not saying he doesn't. And I don't even say he has an obligation. It's just there's a lot of waiting. I think I lost at least 6 months of my life waiting for athletes and
Stuff
coaches.
like this will happen. We'd like to talk to Christian McCaffrey, and then you wait all of Thursday, and he doesn't come out, and you'll hear Christian wants to talk Friday. Okay, I'll wait 24 hours. I come back Friday, wait the whole time in the locker room. It's wrapping up, and you hear, we lost him. He was in the training room, and then we came back, and he was gone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. And it's like, and you can't even get that mad. It's like, that's just the way it goes and on every team and every sport. We lost him. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go screw myself. Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you.
Now remember, a lot of people are right now saying, "Who cares about the media?" I got it.
He asked us.
He asked, so we're telling. Otherwise, we wouldn't have talked about this.
Yeah, Justin Herring, member for 4 months. Thank you very much. Good choice. The Goose says not Niners related, but thoughts on the Saints fake victory formation TD overreaction or disrespectful.
Iggy, I didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it.
I don't really care about Saints Falcons, but I didn't like it.
Tell me what they did.
I agreed with Shannon. Everyone was mad at Shannon, but he was right. Last play of the game, they're at the 1 yard line, about to score a touchdown, but it's over. They're up 41 something, and they line up in the victory formation, meaning we're taking a knee. But then they fake the knee and hand it off for a touchdown.
Whoa.
And the coach said take the knee. The entire team in the huddle was like, screw that, we're gonna go for the touchdown. And it's like, hey man, if you want to go for the touchdown, line up in a real formation. Let the defense line up as well and try to stop you. Don't fake them with the fake victory formation. I thought that was weak. But Shannon Sharp said that the Saints should release Jameis Winston because he's the quarterback who sort of okayed that in the huddle. I would just fire Dennis Allen. Dude, your team doesn't respect you at all. You got to go.
I agree. What that was a screw you to the opponent, but it was a screw you to the coach. That's how I take it.
Coach has to go. You have no authority over the team anymore. You got to go.
That was very bad.
Yeah. A lot of people thought it was cool. What's cool is if you line up in I formation and run it on the last play. Fine. But not a victory fake, whatever. I don't like a fake knee. I don't like it.
Also, Iggy, it's disrespectful to the game. There's a certain degree of sportsmanship. At the end of the game, they all shake hands. They come back to reality. They're friends. They know each other. They have the same agents. It's disrespectful to the game.
And it's a division opponent. Some journalist made the point after the game. It's like, you face this team twice a year. Why do you want to have that kind of bad blood with the Atlanta Falcons? Okay, screw the Falcons.
Someone's going to get hurt.